Blake Shelton, a country music superstar, has never been shy about expressing his affection for Gwen Stefani. Yet, with his most recent birthday tribute, he may have just given her the sweetest and sassiest one he has ever given. On the occasion of the Hollaback Girl turning 56 years old this week, Blake came to social media to send a touching message that caused her followers to feel a range of emotions, including laughter, tears, and fawning. Alongside a carousel of photographs that showcase the couple's life together, he posted a message on Instagram that said, "Happy birthday to my pretty girl." The photographs included everything from goofy selfies on the ranch to backstage embraces. "You have the ability to make every day more joyful, every song more enjoyable, and every gravel road feel more like home. Despite the fact that you are always the center of attention, I love you more than words can express." The internet experiences a collective meltdown at this moment. Over the course of just a few minutes, the post received a rush of comments and hundreds of thousands of likes from followers who couldn't get enough of the couple's everlasting affection. "You're a pretty girl?" Someone who is a fan gushed. "My heart just exploded." Blake exemplifies what it means to be a husband who has ambitions. "You can feel the love through the screen. It was written by another person. These two were destined to come across one another." The comment that is arguably the most applicable of all is the following: "If my future husband does not post a love letter like this, I do not want him." The Voice was the place where a love blossomed. It has been almost a decade since Blake and Gwen first discovered each other on The Voice. Their match was completely unexpected, but it has since become one of the most popular love stories in Hollywood. When we were younger, Blake was a country crooner from Oklahoma, and Gwen was a punk pop icon from Orange County. Both of them were living in Oklahoma. None of them, least of all, were able to anticipate it. In spite of this, something that cannot be denied began to develop between them as they both dealt with loss and transformation. It was a combination of cowboy charm and California sophistication that worked perfectly for them, and their friendship gradually evolved into something more profound. Within the context of an interview, Blake once stated, "People still ask how we make it work. Gwen is the one that brings brightness into my life. That much is true. She satisfies every requirement that I was unaware I had." It is a feeling that was expressed once more in his birthday message, which supporters saw echoed. The post that Blake made exuded true love, the kind that is both grounded in reality and enduring, despite the fact that it was accompanied with light-hearted teasing and laughter. Gwen's response is a touching occasion. The response from Gwen didn't take very long at all, of course. On her Instagram story, the pop icon repeated Blake's homage with a straightforward statement that read, "Love you, Blake Shelton," followed by a heart emoji and a sparkle. However, it was her comment on his article that sparked everyone's interest in the topic. In her letter, she said, "Love you so very much, cowboy. I still can't believe that I get to give you the title of mine." The thread was instantly swamped with new comments from fans, this time with phrases such as "GET and may right again," and "You two are the real-life fairy tale." As a matter of fact, they are already married. Yet, this did not prevent fans from requesting that they have another wedding for the sake of entertainment. This is a glimpse into their rural lifestyle. The photographs that Blake selected to include in his memorial were what made it even more meaningful. Pure, uninhibited joy was depicted in the first picture, which showed Gwen laughing in a field while she was barefoot and her hair was blowing in the wind. Gwen was shown in another photograph clutching a basket full of fresh eggs from their chickens while she was wearing cowboy boots. The photograph was taken on the couple's property in Oklahoma. Furthermore, there was a candid photograph that captured Gwen seated next to Blake on his tractor, both of them beaming from ear to ear all the while. One of the fans made the observation that these aren't just glamorous red carpet moments. Their love is genuine and uncomplicated, just like the real thing. In true Blake flair, he concluded the photo carousel with a humorous selfie of the two of them wearing silly sunglasses and camouflage that matched each other to the letter. "She said I clean up good, but she's the real star," was the caption that was placed underneath that particular image. Fans have come to appreciate Blake because of his unique combination of humor and humility, and has served as a guiding light for fans who have been following them ever since the beginning of performances on The Voice. A good number of commentators paused for a moment to consider how far they have progressed. I remember watching their first duet on The Voice and thinking, wow, they really have something, commented a lifelong admirer writing about their experience with the band. And now, many years later, we are still enamored with one another. They are evidence that love may find you when you are least expecting it, as said by another individual. The fact that Blake and Gwen are living proof that timing is indeed everything is indisputable. They released a popular duet called Nobody But You, which many people consider to be the song that best encapsulates their relationship musically. The post also rekindled feelings of nostalgia for the song. On top of that, a number of fans mentioned the song in their comments, stating that they were listening to it on repeat while they were reading Blake's tribute. For a birthday that is filled with love, music, and family. Several accounts indicate that Blake and Gwen celebrated her birthday in a low-key manner at their ranch in Oklahoma, surrounded by members of their immediate family and close friends. Blake had a few surprises up his sleeve, according to a source close to the couple. These surprises included a private dinner under the stars and a baked cake that he insisted on creating himself, with the assistance of Apollo, Gwen's youngest son. According to The Insider, Blake understands the importance of making things personal. He wanted Gwen's birthday to be memorable and not overly extravagant. He wanted it to be filled with affection. Even though they have a lot of star power, the pair continues to put their family and simplicity first, which was really exciting for their fans to hear. According to one of the comments, they could be anywhere in the world, but they choose to be at home together nonetheless. Yes, that is love. One of the responses on social media was, "We're crying, Blake." At the very moment that Blake's post was uploaded to the internet, the hashtag #PrettyGirl began to trend across various social media sites. There were even more celebrities who joined in on the festivities, including fans. The comment made by Kelsey Ballerini was as follows: "You guys are too cute. Stop it right now." While this was going on, Reba McEntire chimed in with her own brand of humor, saying, "Blake, you better keep baking cakes if you want to keep that pretty girl happy." This post was reposted by even the official account for The Voice, which included the following caption: "Our favorite love story, still going strong. Birthday wishes to you, Gwen." A rush of images of the couple and heartfelt words praising their relationship swamped the timelines of users all over the world. The following is an excerpt from a post that went viral. Blake Shelton calling Gwen Stefani his pretty girl is my Roman Empire. A remainder of Blake and Gwen's legacy. In addition to the humor, the hashtags, and the country pop mashups, the thing that truly jumps out is the genuineness of the connection that Blake and Gwen continue to share. Their relationship has stood the test of time, standing the test of celebrity, distance, and change in a field that is rife with transient romances. A life that is full with music, laughing, and mutual respect has been constructed by them, and it has a refreshingly grounded feeling to it. It appears that every single photo, every single duet, and every single birthday homage all point to the same reality. They continue to be each other's biggest fans. According to the beautiful words of one of the fans, Blake and Gwen serve as a reminder that love is not about perfection. Discovering someone who makes your world feel brighter on a daily basis is the key to success. Consequently, when Blake Shelton referred to Gwen Stefani as his pretty girl, he was not simply using a cute moniker for her. It was a proclamation, a love letter written in a low-key, country-style manner to the woman who had turned his world upside down and allowed it to become beautiful. And judging by the response from fans, friends, and fellow artists alike, it is safe to conclude that this cowboy's passionate birthday homage has once again demonstrated that love, when it is genuine, does not require fancy words. All that is required is a little bit of sincerity, a touch of humor, and a whole lot of heart.